Right, for a while now I've actually been navigating subnetting, networking, and the OSI model. Now I want to start with the networking aspect of it, and we say, what is a network? A network is a group of devices connected together to communicate and share information. Now, network is a chain, is a group of devices. It can be your system to your iPhone, or to your phone, or to your printer. As long as they are sharing information, that circle is called a network. Now, for every devices, each device has an IP address, which is called the Internet Protocol address with 4-digit number. IP address is a unique identification number for each device. It serves as a device location on a network. It is a device location on a network. If one is to look for a device location, you use the IP address. Now we have a public IP address and a private IP address. Now the public IP address is given to a user by the ISP, the Internet Service Provider, which helps the device communicate with the wider internet, while the private IP address is given to a user by the local network to communicate locally. It can communicate within a router, so it is actually given to a device by the router. And furthermore, we have the NAT. The NAT stands for Network Address Translation. Multiple devices sharing one public IP address. It actually helps private devices to share one public IP address successfully. The MAC address and the port. Now the MAC address stands for what's it called? Media Access Control. Media Access Control is a device identity number or a tag name. A MAC address is attached to each hardware, while the port helps communicate with endpoint that allows different devices on a device to send and receive data to different endpoints. Now we move further to the subnetting. A subnetting is actually a technique used in computer networking to divide a larger IP address into smaller chunks that are more manageable, subnetted to different networks. Then we actually have an exercise here. Given a network of 192.168.1.0/28, we are asked to look for the total subnet and how many usable address and what is the subnet mask. So first of all, we'll look at how many total subnets we'll have in this network. So how do we achieve that? First of all, we say the number of subnets are 16 subnets, while the usable IP address per subnet is 14 usable address. And the subnet mask is 255.255.255.240. And when you look at my right hand side, you'll find the table of how we have the network address, usable range, the host, and the broadcast address. Then we move further to... Okay, now let's look at what an OSI model is. The OSI model is also known as the Open System Interconnected Model. Is how data travels across the network, step by step. Imagine sending an email to a friend. How does this email reaches that friend? How does it reach the friend? It usually starts from the application layer. The application layer involves writing an email and hitting send on your Gmail. This is the user-facing layer. Now it moves down to the presentation layer, which ensures that email is encrypted and properly formatted so it is secure and easily readable. And then move to the session layer. The session layer set up and manage the connection with the Gmail server, keeping it open until the message is sent. Then to the transportation layer. Now the transportation layer breaks that email into multiple pieces called segments and number them, and also add a TCP header to the sequence so that your email could be put right back into order. Then it moves to the network layer. The network layer wraps each segment into packets, adding the IP addresses of the sender and the receiver so that the data knows where to go to. Now it moves to the data link layer. Now the data link layer wraps this packet into frame, adding MAC addresses for delivering across the local network. This can be your Wi-Fi or your